I went to school with her. She actually danced at Goodwin University. And we're here at the Metro Atlanta Spring Jamboree. Not the one we were at before, but the one from Dekalb County. Like this jam is in quotation. This is where all the big boys come to play. Not to take anything away from the Plain County Jamboree, it was really good. But this is really good also. We have bands like Towers, Lithonia, let's see, who else?
Druid Hills, Clarkston, Arabian Mountain, Columbia, Southwest, Stevenson.
Right, Rita and Miller Grove, yeah, and all the normal people. We'll be broadcasting. Samantha's here also, but she'll be like in and out because she actually has a job, you know, she's trying to be successful and stuff. So we'll get more from her later, and more from us later. BandroomNation.com, signing off for the first time. Alright, so what we have up going here is Cedar Grove versus Towers. Yeah. I don't really know what to expect because I haven't seen these groups in a while. North Atlanta is decreased in size since the last time I saw them, just a little bit. Yeah, and Cedar Grove, you know, they fluctuate in size every day. Alright then, see you later. Okay, so I'm going to go back and correct myself. That's actually not North Atlanta. That's Towers. So it's Towers versus Cedar Grove. We'll be back with more a little bit later. Stuff happens.
Pocahontas pure hair. It is. With the little paradise, what is it, a flower? I need to get in. They still want to add that thing right here.
So no, you're not watching Fashion Police. They're actually talking about what the girls have on in terms of their hair and in terms of their outfit.
They got this swoop. Let me tell you, my curls, they dull compared to this. They got these hair.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, talking to your friends. It gives me great pleasure to introduce to you the
dead time. So what we just got done witnessing is, what was that?
Towers and Cedar Grove.
Towers and Cedar Grove, yeah. They were relatively small bands, but they had a lot of heart. Like, you couldn't tell them they were small. They were really powerful for a small band. Towers was really good to me, and Cedar Grove was really good to me. I don't really know what else to say. Their presentation was alright. If I had to choose one, I would choose Cedar Grove as my personal favorite. Yeah, their girls' presentation was also a little better in my opinion.
Both groups were very clean, by the way.
Yeah, they were.
To me, Cedar Grove had more energy, but both girls were very clean and they executed everything really well.
Yeah. Same thing here. I don't really know what else to say on that little round or whatever.
All right, y'all. One more time. Let's hear it for the ATL Bomb Squad. Give it up, y'all.
The Bomb Squad is up next. They're not really musical, so we're just going to not pay attention. All right, so we'll talk to you later.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the 2011 Spring Jamboree. We're going to keep everything moving. How y'all feeling?
Guest Jungle Boogie from America's Best Dance Crew or whatever.
Hey, y'all, I'm down here in the yellow shirt. Can y'all see me?
Pretty good surprise. Kudos to
I said, how y'all feeling?
You know, kudos. Nice little surprise.
I'll be answering that like y'all gonna hear me or something. Shout out to Tom Bailey Sigma in the building.
We have,
shout out to Captain Campbell.
Yeah, I don't know who we have.
Bob Alpha, y'all in the building? Those are all band fraternities and sororities, man. Y'all give it up for the band fraternities and sororities.
Okay, so let's promise. We know who's going on, so now you're about to know. It's North Atlanta versus
Druid Hills.
Druid Hills versus North Atlanta. I haven't seen Druid Hills in a long time. Like since I was in high school, back in like 2000 and like whatever, because you don't even know that. But North Atlanta I haven't seen in a while either, so I'm completely like in the dark. I don't know what to expect. But already Druid Hills is nice.
Let's get it started.
So after okay, so normally we're not gonna like comment while they're performing, but I had to say something about North Atlanta's rendition of All the Lights. It was freaking beautiful. Kudos to the Cookman graduate. I don't know your real name, but they call you Spud because my name is Spud as well. But it was awesome, and they're still going there holding the note. And now we have a little bit of power here.
But the beginning.
Yeah, the beginning was beautiful. Druid Hills, their opening number, like power. But I think they're going in a different direction, I guess. It was clean. So we'll get back with a little bit more later. BandroomNation.com. My name is Lynel Goodwin. I'm awesome. And this is JK. We'll be back later.
out to all the high schools out there, stay in school. If you want something you never had, you gotta do something.
Y'all got to do better than that, man. If you're ready for the next two bands, let me hear you make some noise. All right, let's get ready. Here they come. Clarkston High School versus McNair High School.
All right, so yeah, what we just saw before this matchup was no, Druid Hills. We saw Druid Hills at North Atlanta. Didn't care for Druid Hills. Just gonna be honest, they didn't sound bad, but they were kind of rude and they were like talking crap and yeah, so we weren't really feeling that. North Atlanta sounded beautiful. Gosh, they sounded awesome. They were very musical, and I just remembered, or we just remembered, that they were performing art school. So that might have something to do with it. But they sounded.
But their opening number, All the Lights.
Yeah, All the Lights was beautiful. Going back to All the Lights, great arrangement and all that stuff. And yeah, based on class, you know, because DHS lost some class points. Druid Hills, I know they're trying to make a statement because they're small, but you know, you don't have to make a statement in that particular way. I think you lost the crowd. Yeah, they were bashing people and you know, that kind of stuff. But yeah, in all, I think North Atlanta won that battle. And Druid Hills can try again next time. They didn't sound bad, you know. They didn't sound bad. They just,
But I feel you.
Yeah. All right, we'll talk to you later.
Clarkston and McNair.
Oh, we got Clarkston and McNair. Clarkston and McNair. So here we go. All right. Now they're fighting behind us. Let's get the fight footage.
Had a mix-up.
Yeah.
Play the music. One of them said play it.
Yeah.
The other one said don't. We played it.
We're right in front of like some controversy right here. They're about to throw some bowls and stuff. We're gonna get it on footage, but act like you're not here. Act like you're not here.
Oh man, they're making up.
Flipping coins and all kind of stuff, man.
All right, so yeah, the fight is over now. So yeah, everything's cool now. Apparently, they like shake hands and everybody's happy. Right? That's not what Jamboree's about. Jamboree's about fighting and throwing things. So maybe next time we'll see a fight.
I need some blood.
Blood on the ground. But anyway, so we're gonna